What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mode video. So I have some pretty interesting news to share with you guys pertaining to the Season 10 update. So I've been hearing a lot about the fast switch method that a lot of snipers have used in the past, where they don't have to bolt their weapons and they have more movement if they do slide with the knife and switch with a sniper. So obviously you guys already know what I'm talking about. For all of you veterans out there, it's probably one of the more annoying things to deal with in this game because the movement, in fact, is extremely fast, and it's been kind of at least controversial to me. So as you guys know, especially with snipers in this game, they've been like the center of like a lot of crazy discussions in the past. Snipers have a very checkered history. Like right after the Season 9 update that gave us the gunsmith in year 1, snipers were completely overpowered. They had a lot of ADS speed, a lot of movement speed. In fact, they had more ADS speed than pistols. So a lot of people were losing gunfights to snipers very, very often, to be honest. And it wasn't a fun thing because it took over search and destroy. And basically, whenever you got into like just a face-to-face gunfight against a sniper up front, when both of you guys are rushing, most chances, if you're the one using an assault rifle or not using a sniper, you were going to be the one to lose. This, of course, happened like over a year ago, so we don't have to deal with that issue anymore. I mean, I hope they keep buffing snipers, so we're getting ever closer to that. But they did find a new method where you didn't have to bolt anymore whenever you shot a bolt action weapon if you used amp and fast switch. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah. I initially thought it was just some stylish thing where you just kill someone, switch to your knife, and just switch back. I thought it was like supposed to be some sort of like kind of like that a YY situation. You know, if you played the old CODs, you know, people would YY a lot. But yeah, I thought it was something just to be cool over. I didn't think there was actually an exploit behind it. I'll be honest, it kind of like took me a while to catch on to what was actually going on. Yeah, it took a friend to actually tell me what they were doing with the fast switch thing, because I always thought it was weird that people were just constantly switching to their knife every time they killed someone. And you know, I questioned myself because I'm just like, well, wouldn't that leave you a little open, like if you're in the middle of a knife thing? But then I figured out, oh shit, you don't actually bolt your weapon, so you could pretty much just shoot whenever you want. And they even made it faster, you know, back like back then a few updates ago, they made it so that every weapon switches 30% faster, which made the situation with fast switch and amped even worse. So getting to gunfights with snipers was a lot more complicated. It wasn't the same as before where they had fast ADS speed. Now they had fast sliding speed and basically not having to bolt. It was fucking bullshit. It got pretty annoying to the point where every sniper, at least that was using a bolt action, would do that shit. And it was getting really annoying. It was almost it was really hard to win a gunfight against them because, I mean, it's not really that hard to use snipers in this game, especially if you're on controller. I mean, dude, it's even easier. So this culture kind of began where everyone that had a bolt action was starting to use it. I think one of the most notable figures in the Call of Duty mobile community was Miney. He was extremely talented with that stuff. I mean, like, his movement was so fast I couldn't even keep up. I mean, it was badass, but at the same time, fuck, it looks extremely overpowered, especially if you're looking at it at a first-person perspective. For me personally, I've never really did this method because, I mean, I thought it was cheating. But yeah, I mean, being on the receiving end, it wasn't fun. But yeah, Miney was probably one of the most notable people in the COD mobile community that did that, and he was extremely talented with that. I'm not gonna knock him for it, but yeah, because of that, he kind of influenced a lot of people to do that, and it kind of ended up becoming a bad thing in the long run. Of course, I know he had no intention to, like, you know, just annoy people with it, and, like, you know, people saw it, people were inspired, and they just wanted to do it. But yeah, it was I don't even know what to say here. It brings back a lot of PTSD memories of being on the receiving end of that shit. I mean, my friend Screaming Taco, he uses this method a lot, but I'm sure he could adapt pretty well. He doesn't really need fast switch to be good. I mean, he's better than me and my friend Parker with the snipers, and that's mainly because he's like far more experienced. He uses snipers more religiously compared to me and him. So I did see a video on what they actually, or I guess how they actually changed the amped perk and everything. Apparently you can't slide the same way as you did before when you switched to snipers, or maybe there's some sort of delay. I don't know. He didn't really shoot the sniper and then fast switch. So I'm not even sure if the bolting thing is still there, but they did something where the movement is nerfed. So even if there's someone that's actually doing the fast switch method, it's not gonna be as hard to take him down as before. So I understand a lot of people are angry about it, especially those who use this method like religiously. But to be honest, I mean, it had to be done. I mean, snipers were never supposed to be able to perform the way that they did. I mean, they're effective even if you don't use it. I mean, I've used snipers throughout this entire time this whole fast switch method has been around, and I've really had no problem like using it. I mean, I enjoyed the snipers as they were. And, you know, having to adjust back to normal, I mean, dude, it's not a big ass fucking deal. I mean, you could still snipe. It doesn't make sniping obsolete. You just have to be more careful with how you move around the map. The point of all this is just be more wise with how you move around with snipers. That's really all I'm saying. It doesn't mean that it's the end of the world for the snipers. I mean, if anything, they keep continuing to buff them. So, I mean, I think recently, the Locust got buffed. And that's probably because there's going to be a legendary for it within Season 10. So I'm really excited about Season 10. Honestly, I need a break from Modern Warfare 2. And, I mean, also the fact that they're fixing Ether Crystal and polychromatic as well as Red Sprite's parallax effects. Dude, I am going to have a lot of fun this season. But anyways, that's the news for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.